Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Basa and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Abde El Zazuli as the Barca attacking starlet is tempted to join Real Betis on deadline day. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about this report claiming that manager Xavi Hernandez wants three exit link Barca stars to continue at the club. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With just a little over 24 hours left before the transfer window slams shut, Barcelona winger Ace Abde is still staring at an uncertain future at the club. The 21-year-old winger is keen on playing regularly and is not sure if he will get the minutes he desires at Barca, leading to doubts over his future. Earlier today, it was reported that the Moroccan international has as many as four proposals on the table at this moment, two for loan deals and two for permanent transfers. Building on that, journalist Helena Condis is reporting that the option of Real Betis terms update the most, but a move to the Seville-based outfit is difficult to pull off. Real Betis have been showing an interest in Abde all through the summer, mainly thanks to their new sporting director Ramon Planes, who brought the winger to Barcelona from Heracles CF back in 2021. In fact, not very long ago, it was suspected that the young star already had an agreement in place with Los Verde Blancos, but eventually nothing came of it, and it appeared as if Abde would be staying put at the club, but his non-involvement in the game against Villarreal last weekend has thrown the door wide open. Real Betis have had their share of financial issues this summer, and as such, they might be unable to taste success in the pursuit of Abde this late in the transfer window. More so, considering that Barcelona do not wish to loan the 21-year-old out and would prefer a permanent sale in case he does leave. As such, a move to Betis could be difficult to pull off, but journalist Ramon Samuri insists that Abde is close to leaving Barcelona, with the player and his agent at Twitter Deportiva to sort out the situation. However, in contradiction to those reports, Javi Miguel of AS states that the 21-year-old is 99% likely to stay. More clarity should emerge in the coming hours. Of course, Abde continues to be linked with an exit despite Ansu Fati leaving 2 days ago to Brighton. And at this point, we can't conclude if Abde will be there or not. Of course, there have been a lot of clubs showing interest in Abde. Considering the player's skills, the potential he has, still at the age of 21, he has a lot of clubs that have been putting forth interest. But Xavi is of the idea that the player should stay. He still counts on him. But Abde's main issue has been his game time. He has been more concerned about how would this season look like for him in terms of game time. It's going to be difficult as he thinks that if Fati left and Barca are still going for Joao Felix, it's still going to make life difficult for him at the left flank. Of course, Abde is therefore strongly contemplating and he's seriously considering exit as well, despite Barca and Xavi not of the idea of him leaving. But Barca said they will never loan him again. They want but a permanent move if he thinks he wants to leave, and they are expecting at least 20 million euros from the sale. But now we are talking when now today is a deadline day, and the question remains: what is the possibility of Abde leaving? What is the probability he will leave? Real Betis, for one, have been the most talked about suitor for Abde, but of course the club have also been suffering financial issues lately. Abde is, according to reports, tempted the most by Betis as he likes the way the club plays, similar philosophy like Barca's. And I think that if he goes there, he's going to prevail. But the thing is, would that be possible with less than 24 hours left for the window to come to a close? That remains the tough question. Of course, Abde is a player that, you know, for me, I prefer he should stay at Barca. But the way things are going, no one can tell. Then on to the final story of discussion. With less than 48 hours left before the transfer window comes to a halt, Barca could be gearing up for some serious activity on both incoming and outgoing fronts. Ansu Fati and Lenglet are on their way out of the club, while work is being done to bring in Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix. At the same time, there are a few more players who have been linked with an exit late in the window, with Ace Abde, Eric Garcia, and Marcos Alonso still set to be starring at uncertain futures. But according to Gabriel Sainz of Mundo Deportivo, Barca manager Xavi Hernandez does not want to see any more exits once Ansu departs and wishes to retain the aforementioned trio of Abde, Garcia, and Alonso. Abde has been seeking a greater involvement on the field and wants a guarantee from the club in order for him to stay. Xavi counts on the 21-year-old Moroccan and believes that he can be a differential player for the team due to his dribbling and speed on the flanks. As such, he wishes to retain the winger. As for Garcia, the defender had a meeting with Xavi and informed the manager of the same. He wants to leave on loan, but the Barca head coach insisted that he counts on him and needs him in the squad. A message that has been carried to the club as well. So, guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.